Welcome back, all you sports and gambling fans out there. Today we're doing some more NHL betting coverage. And joining me here is Dave Golikov, our very own SBR contributor. Today he's providing us with his top 3 winning NHL picks of the day. All right, man, the first game that you covered was the New York Rangers going up against the New York Islanders. The Islanders are at minus 130 favorites in this spot, and it seems like that's a pretty good price for you, that being the case that you're siding with them. Now, what else can you tell us about this matchup?
I like the Islanders in this spot. They're hosting the Rangers. You know, matchup of 2 pretty good teams, definitely a rivalry, and it's definitely a rivalry the Rangers have owned before this year, but things have changed. The edge in net finally goes to the Islanders in this spot. Yaroslav Halak has played great against the Rangers this season, allowed 4 goals in the 3 matchups. And the Rangers, a lot of their history of success against the Islanders is based around Henrik Lundqvist. He's 29 and 15, and I believe 3 overtime losses against the Islanders there too, but basically wins at about a 2-1 clip against the Isles. He's out. So you take a look at this matchup. Islanders won all 3 meetings this season, winning by a count of 13-4. They get to face Cam Talbot in this spot, opposed to Henrik Lundqvist, and you're laying about minus 130. Islanders actually also playing very well right now overall. So I think this is a good spot to take them and to, expect them to really give it to their crosstown rivals one more time this season.
All right, man. Now, the other one that you covered here is the Minnesota Wild, going all the way to Vancouver to play the Canucks. Now, in this spot, Vancouver is being favored at minus 135, yet you're still siding with the Wild in this case at plus 118. Why is that, man?
Yeah, Vancouver, very inconsistent, tough team to really peg, but I do like the Wild in this spot, getting the plus sign. You take a look at Vancouver, all of their success this year has been based around Ryan Miller. They started so fantastic, as did he, and then they've tapered off since. Before the All-Star break, fantastic numbers, goals against average was great. After the All-Star break, goals against average well over 3, save percentage at about .889. He's really tapered off, just 3 and 5 in his last 8 outings since the All-Star break. He was well above 500 before the All-Star break. So things have changed for him. And you take a look at the Wild, this is a team that's red hot right now, playing excellent behind Devin Dubnyk. They beat Vancouver earlier, actually last Monday. So I think that they can do the same this week, even though they're on the road.
All right, man. And the last one that you looked at here was the Edmonton Oilers going over to the Winnipeg Jets. Now, obviously, the Jets with a minus 220 favorite, on that money line is a little too big for us. But do you actually think that they can cover that minus 1.5 puck line here?
Well, if I had a crystal ball and I knew the answer to that, I'd probably be pawning everything I own and betting this game myself. But since I don't, I'm just going to give a prediction, a hypothesis, if you will, and I think it makes sense to take the Jets on the puck line here. The Jets, some good momentum going for this franchise right now, playing pretty well. They're in position for the playoffs with one of those 2 wild card spots. Made a blockbuster trade. When momentum keeps rolling with a win on Saturday in Detroit. And now they get to host the Edmonton Oilers. So take a look at the Jets this season. Subpar against teams above 500. Really, they've built up their record against teams below 500. They get another one on Monday with the Oilers. The Oil Can, they're still bleeding goals left, right, and center. Gave up 7 to Ottawa in their latest outing. This is just a spot where momentum is going in different directions. Winnipeg, everything is rosy right now. Edmonton, their game kind of sluggish. Last game of a road trip for them. So I think this is a decent spot to take Winnipeg. And as you guys know, don't lay the big money lines, but I do lay the puck line, and I think it makes sense in this spot here.
All righty, Dave. Hey, man, thanks for all the insights and the picks here, and we'll talk again some more sports tomorrow. Everyone else, don't forget to check back with us again tomorrow for some more sports coverage and your free picks. Till then, for SBR Picks, this is Dax Floyd.